Welcome to the 10 Minutes Gold Mine, where every book gives you a treasure of knowledge in just 10 minutes. Introduction. Awareness. The Key to Living in Balance by Osho is a profound exploration of the transformative power of mindfulness and awareness in our lives. In this work, Osho encourages us to live with full awareness in every moment, transcending the distractions and limitations imposed by our mind and societal conditioning. According to Osho, awareness is the essential element that can unlock the potential for a deeply fulfilling life. Through this process, we can learn to live in harmony with ourselves and the world, rather than fighting against the natural flow of life. He proposes that living with awareness not only brings peace, but also helps achieve balance in all aspects of our existence. The idea that awareness is key to balance forms the foundation of this book. Unlike traditional self-help books, Osho's approach goes beyond intellectual understanding, focusing instead on the experiential aspect of living in awareness. It requires conscious attention, a deep sense of presence, and a willingness to face ourselves authentically. Through this, we cultivate clarity, understanding, and emotional well-being, enabling us to live in greater harmony with both our internal world and the external environment. Part 1. Understanding awareness. At the heart of Osho's teachings is the concept of awareness. He describes awareness as the ability to see things as they truly are, free from judgment, bias, or interference from the mind. The mind, according to Osho, is often clouded with habitual patterns, societal conditioning, and unconscious beliefs that distort our perceptions of reality. Awareness, on the other hand, requires a state of clear seeing, a non-judgmental observation of what is happening in the present moment. Osho explains that we often live in a state of sleep, unconsciously reacting to life based on past experiences and preconditioned beliefs. This state of sleep creates tension, stress, and imbalance. In contrast, living with awareness means waking up from this slumber and becoming fully conscious of our thoughts, emotions, and actions. Awareness involves observing ourselves without identification, without becoming attached to the thoughts and emotions that arise. A crucial point Osho emphasizes is the idea that awareness is not a mental exercise or intellectual activity, but a state of being. It is about returning to the present moment, where life exists in its purest form. By cultivating awareness, we move closer to a natural state of balance, where we are not at odds with ourselves or the world around us. Osho suggests simple practices, such as watching our breath or observing our thoughts, as effective ways to begin developing awareness. Part 2. The Nature of the Mind. Osho dedicates a significant portion of the book to discussing the nature of the mind and its role in creating imbalance. The mind, he argues, is the root cause of much of our suffering. It is not inherently bad, but it has become overactive, obsessive, and disconnected from the present moment. We often allow our minds to dominate, leaving little room for awareness to emerge. The mind is constantly moving between past regrets and future anxieties, rarely allowing us to fully experience the present. To live in balance, Osho insists that we must learn to quiet the mind and stop its endless chatter. This is not about repressing or denying our thoughts, but rather about creating space between ourselves and the thoughts that arise. Through awareness, we begin to recognize that we are not our thoughts, we are the observer of those thoughts. This realization is liberating because it frees us from the cycle of mental reactivity and allows us to cultivate inner peace. Osho also discusses the importance of mindfulness in dealing with the emotional turbulence created by the mind. Emotions often arise from mental patterns, and by observing these emotions without judgment, we can prevent them from overtaking us. Emotions are natural, but when we are unaware, they can control our actions and disrupt our emotional balance. Awareness allows us to respond to emotions in a more conscious and balanced way. Part 3. Living with awareness in daily life. Once we understand the importance of awareness and the nature of the mind, Osho offers practical advice on how to incorporate awareness into our daily lives. He emphasizes that awareness should not be confined to formal meditation sessions, but should be practiced in every moment, whether we are eating, working, or interacting with others. One of Osho's key teachings is the concept of being present. He suggests that we can bring awareness into the smallest details of life, such as feeling the texture of food in our mouth, or noticing the sensation of our body as we walk. These seemingly mundane moments are full of richness and potential for transformation if we are awake to them. By focusing on the present, we can break free from the endless cycles of the past and future that often cause stress and discontent. Osho also talks about the importance of bringing awareness to our relationships. In relationships, we often bring our emotional baggage and unconscious patterns, leading to misunderstandings and conflict. However, when we approach relationships with awareness, we can listen more deeply, communicate more effectively, and connect with others on a deeper level. This doesn't mean that relationships will be without difficulties, but with awareness, we can respond to challenges more thoughtfully and with greater compassion. Part 4. Meditation as a path to awareness. Osho introduces meditation as a powerful tool for cultivating awareness. Meditation, in Osho's view, is not a mere relaxation technique but a profound practice that allows us to become more aware of our inner world. Through meditation, we create the space to observe our thoughts, feelings, and sensations without attachment or judgment. Osho advocates for a dynamic approach to meditation, one that engages both the body and mind. He introduces several meditation techniques, such as dynamic meditation, which involves physical movement, breath work, and catharsis to release stored tension and bring the practitioner into a state of awareness. The goal of meditation is to transcend the ego and connect with a deeper sense of being. Through this, we can experience life in its fullest form, free from the mental clutter that clouds our perception. In addition to meditation, Osho encourages living a life of mindfulness, where we bring our full attention to whatever task we are doing. Whether it is working, eating, or walking, we can practice being completely present in the moment. This active meditation helps us stay rooted in awareness, even amidst the distractions of daily life. Part 5. The path to inner balance. For Osho, the ultimate goal of awareness is to attain inner balance, a state where we are in harmony with ourselves and the world around us. Balance, in this context, means finding a middle ground between extremes. It is about recognizing the interconnectedness of all things and embracing the flow of life without resistance. Osho believes that when we live in awareness, we naturally align ourselves with the flow of existence. This leads to greater clarity, creativity, and peace. We stop struggling against the inevitable ups and downs of life and instead learn to flow with them. Inner balance arises when we no longer fight against our emotions, thoughts, or circumstances, but rather embrace them as part of the natural rhythm of life. A significant aspect of achieving balance is the understanding that life is a dynamic process, always in flux. The pursuit of balance is not about seeking a static state of perfection, but rather about learning to navigate the constant changes and challenges of life with grace and awareness. When we are aware, we can adapt to life's fluctuations and maintain our inner equilibrium, regardless of external circumstances. Part 6. Transforming our lives through awareness. Osho concludes the book by emphasizing that the key to transforming our lives lies in the cultivation of awareness. Through consistent practice, we can break free from old patterns of thought and behavior, unlocking our true potential. Awareness allows us to become more authentic, more present, and more compassionate in our interactions with others. Osho stresses that this transformation is not something that happens overnight. It is a gradual process of awakening to our true nature and learning to live from a place of clarity and balance. With each step of awareness, we move closer to a state of inner peace and fulfillment. Ultimately, Osho presents awareness not as a goal to be achieved, but as a lifelong practice. The journey of awareness is one of continual growth and discovery, and it is through this journey that we can experience the richness of life in all its fullness. Conclusion. A life of awareness and balance. In conclusion, awareness, the key to living in balance, offers a transformative approach to living a fulfilled life. Osho's teachings challenge us to awaken from the slumber of unconscious living and embrace the power of awareness in every moment. Through mindfulness, meditation, and a deep connection to the present, we can achieve a state of balance that brings peace, clarity, and joy into our lives. Osho's philosophy of awareness offers a way to transcend the limitations of the mind and live in harmony with the flow of life. It is a path to self-realization, inner peace, and a deeper connection to the world around us. By living with full awareness, we can transform not only our own lives, but also the world we inhabit. What practices have you tried to cultivate awareness in your life? How has your experience been with these practices? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section below. That's it for today's 10 Minutes Gold Mine. If you find value in this, don't forget to like and subscribe. We upload +5 videos each day. Lastly, if you have any book in mind that you want to listen to, feel free to type the name in the comments. See you in the next one.